no time to play. I know you think that you know me, but you ain't even seen my dark side. It's reserved for you only. So baby, do it right, do me right. We can go over time. We can move fast, then rewind. When you put your body on.
Rock out your, come on.
VIP.
Now bust a booty up and down and make that boy want it. Bust a booty up and down and make that boy want it. Now bust a
Rock out your, come on.
VIP.
now bust a booty up and down and make that boy want it. Bust a booty up and down and make that boy want it. Now bust a booty.
Vaya agua para la seca, todo el mundo en pastilla en la discoteca. Vaya agua para la seca, todo el mundo en pastilla en la discoteca. Hey, 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 shake that, hey, 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 shake that. Vaya agua para la seca, todo el mundo en pastilla en la discoteca. Vaya agua para la seca, todo el mundo en pastilla en la discoteca.
She said mini bar, couple things complimentary. She showed me a picture, but I don't know what that was. Oh, this stuff, water. Ain't got no roaches in here, nothing. It's nice. It's very, I don't know. It's very hotel-y. I don't know. It's kind of like, it gives me a vibe. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? She's not perfect. You know. But she really tried. Like, she put her best foot forward. You know what I mean? She's 4.5 stars. The view, are you, oh my God. Holy shit. This view, are you kidding me? Whoa. Oh, I don't know how that's gonna do with the train right there. Wow. Wow, Bangkok, I am in you. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. So, fruit upon arrival. Wow. Period. Wow. Basil pork. Wait. Pork with basil, chili, fried rice. Well, no. Shut up.
I know it has to be powerful. Since Uncle Pastuzo died, I'm the only relative she's got left. And it isn't every day a bear turns 100.
I was gonna eat at the table, but I couldn't see the TV. I was like, I make the rules. I can do what I want. I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna eat my food and watch Paddington 2 because there's nothing else on there and it won't stream. So overall, okay, so this has been like the first, I haven't had like an actual meal. I don't even know. You know, everything, I just haven't had the appetite. So, yeah. So this is kind of like the first meal that I've had in a really fucking long time. And it's really good. Like, it's seasoned well. They asked me how spicy I want. Like, less spicy. The most minimal spicy you could do. It's still a little spicy. You can feel, feel the kick. But it's not too bad. It's just, like, a little too seasoned for me. Like, this particular, I got this from like room service in the hotel, so you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. But I'm not sure if it's how it's typically seasoned. I don't know. It's like, what is it? Chicken? Is this chicken or pork? Girl, I don't know. I think this is chicken. I don't know. But it's very, very flavorful. Very flavorful. And maybe almost in a way that I just don't even expect. Yeah. But yeah. Like a little less salt, maybe. It's like kicking me in the face. But other than that, yeah. And I just want to say, whoever designed this TV frame, your mom's a hoe. This is horrible. Like, who said, you know what, that is the one? This just looks ridiculous. At first I was like, oh my God, like, did the TV frame fall through? No, that's the design. Why? I guess this is as good as mine. I am so tired. I flew from the equivalent, I mean, oh my God. This is like the second time I'm trying to say this. I woke up at Friday, April 3rd at 7 o'clock in the morning. And then I tried to sleep on the plane. I didn't really try. I didn't try hard at all. It was so uncomfortable. I raw dogged it. It was just too uncomfortable. Like, there were definitely moments where I was like dozing off because I had been awake for like, let's see, on the last flight I had, like, I got in the equivalent of 7 p.m. Saturday, but it really, like, in time was 7 a.m. in the morning, or like 6 in the morning. So I was traveling. Let's see, my first flight was like at 11:20, and then that felt like it was like 30 minutes. It was so quick. All the flights were on time. It was very easy, seamless. Yeah, all the flights were on time. When I got here, I went to sleep at like 9-ish. And then I don't know who that was, but they were like ringing the doorbell. They were like ringing a doorbell, knocking on the door or something. I have these, kind of like sleep headphones that I was using. Because like you can hear a little bit of noise, and I don't like that. So yeah. So I was wearing that. Like, I was so confused. Again, I hadn't slept in over, let's see, 7 is 24. It was 24 plus 12. 24 plus 12 is, just for mathematics, probably like 14 actually. 24 plus 14 is like 8. So like 38 hours. I'm gonna wait for 38 hours. I slept from, like 9. Oh yeah, so he knocked on the door. Told him, do you want laundry? Girl, no, I just got here. So no. And yeah, I went right back to fuck asleep. And I set my alarm clock for 1 o'clock. Because in my mind, I'm like, okay, like I know, like, I'm not trying to sleep. I didn't want to sleep, all day, blah, blah, blah. So then I woke up, and then I got dressed, and I went downstairs. Then I started feeling really overwhelmed because I was hungry and tired. And I'm in a new city, in a new place, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. So then I was like, I pulled up my GPS. the intention was to go to the 7-Eleven. And then I started going the wrong way. I was like, I had the GPS on, I was going the wrong way. I was like, I don't know, it was a lot. Yeah, and I had to get out some money from the ATM, so I needed to go somewhere. But then, okay, so then I got like a ham and cheese little sandwich, which is good, because I didn't need much. Well, no, I mean, I need, okay, all right. Anyway, I am so delirious. Yeah, anyways, let me just get to the point here. It's 5 p.m. Everything's in military time, annoyingly. It's 17:36. What is that? 5:30? I'm assuming. 5:30. Oh yeah, I was talking about my flights. I'll talk about that later. I can't. I'm gonna circle back to that. Okay, good night. Anyways, I'm still eating. Again, I don't. You know how it is when you haven't had like a full meal. And I got this, I think, like, maybe like, oh, it's only probably like 35 minutes ago. You know, like when you haven't had like a full meal. Because like on the plane, oh my gosh, now I'm getting back into it. On the plane, the first one, the one from Charlotte to Abu Dhabi, they served butter chicken. I love butter chicken. I did not like that butter chicken. It wasn't bad, but again, my appetite is all over the place. Due to so many different factors like stress, anxiety, like just a change and transitions. Like it's so yeah. So I really wasn't looking to eat chicken at that moment. I just wanted to get to my destination. Like that's how it felt in my body. So, and it wasn't, but like it wasn't that great. Wasn't butter chicken like even the frozen butter chicken that I get from the grocery store tasted better than that. You know what I mean? So like to me, you know, I wasn't expecting like the most authentic experience, but like I don't feel like people always talk about it's and maybe it's Emirates. Maybe it's Emirates because it was on Etihad. I have no idea how to say it. And I haven't looked it up, and yeah, because the food, so it was like chicken and rice, and then it was like a chickpea salad. Now the desserts, it was like a blueberry cheesecake moment. Good, that was delicious. That was, I mean, I wouldn't say delicious, but it was the best thing out of all of that. Even the roll wasn't eating it down for me. And then they served a second meal in the morning because this was like 14-hour flight. Second meal closer to the when we almost got there. And that one, I was like, I'm going to do the vegetarian. But then they said the vegetarian was like rice and vegetables. So I wasn't sure if they were doing butter chicken again, but then they said it was chicken and mashed potatoes. Okay, fine. It was actually pretty decent. It was chicken, mashed potatoes, and there was like some string beans that were not good, and I left them in the plate. Again, it was like some sort of like, and I didn't record it at all because again, too overwhelmed. Whatchamacallit? It was like, I don't know, some type of cold pasta salad or cold. I think that this one was like orzo, kind of. Like a cold orzo. I don't know, something like that. No, not lentils. And then there was, I think, this one was a chocolate cheesecake. It's like, they do like a cheesecake sort of, it's like a, yeah, like cheesecake with like syrups or something at the bottom of it. And we're getting better. And then the final one was from Abu Dhabi to Bangkok, which was a little bit less than 6 hours. And so it was only one meal. And that one, because I'm smart, and as soon as I smelled that buttered chicken, again, I've been awake for damn near 30 hours at this point, or whatever. I don't know the math. Okay? I don't know the math, but I've been up. Okay? And I haven't really, and again, just haven't really been eating. And again, cuz like, and also it's just been really confusing. Okay? Cuz I was eating, is then I was like really hungry and I didn't have any snacks. And I just couldn't muster up the courage to ask for snacks because, again, overwhelmed. So I didn't have the capacity. I didn't have the bandwidth. Because like, and then I'm just like, what are they, like, I wish that they would state these things and say like, hey guys, like, if you want snacks, like, just let us know, like, or like pass snacks around or whatever. But, yeah, I watched a lot of movies. A lot. I've been talking for 10 minutes. Oh my God. I'm so tired. It's 5:30. So like I was trying to go, 7 at least. But I'm just like, you know what? If I wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2, whatever. I bought those gummies, those like sleep gummies from 7-Eleven. I don't even care. So tomorrow I have my hair braiding appointment at 11 o'clock. So honestly, and it's good. I'm like really excited about it because I don't like the whole intention, because like I don't want to deal with my hair. I do not want to deal with it. So that's me getting my hair braided. I want to feel cute. Like, my hair has been driving me, it's just been in a bun because it needs, like, I used to get keratin back in the day. But like, it just hasn't, keratin just wasn't in the cards for me. It wasn't accessible. So plan B, put it in a bun, because it's like, just, it gets so frizzy and I haven't had the energy to really do anything about it. So I'm excited to have my hair braided because I feel like I can style it, look cute, and not be in a fucking bun. Like, I just need a new hairstyle, I really do. So, and then also I feel like that way it's kind of giving me something to do without me having to think too much. Like, oh, should I go to this place? Should I go to that place? And it just kind of like starting that flow, I guess. Yeah, because ask me where it's at, I don't know. Someplace. Yeah. And honestly, like, so I found this place on Instagram. Before I was just like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna go to the most recommended place. I don't really, again, honestly, I am more looking for not spending a whole lot on, and I'm trying to watch, y'all, I'm watching my language when I talk about money. So, anyways, because like, I don't like the words cheap, expensive, affordable. Affordable is a little bit more neutral because it can like meet you where you're at. But cheap and expensive, those like words like that like describe things and giving them like an energetic charge, like applying meaning to it, you know? Like a price is a price rather than it being too big or too small or, you know, whatever it is. So yeah, I'm watching my language with that. So I don't, and even like the word spending, like, I don't know, having fun with, like, you know, it's just like, how can we make, I'm more like intentionally, okay. All right, you guys, let me finish my food. It's probably like cold as hell. I'm trying to eat as much as possible. So I paid like $10 for this. Okay, eat it. You see, and like that too, like that happens sometimes where like you're like, oh, like, you know, I paid for this, so I gotta make it worth it. I gotta make it work. And so there would be definitely many moments where I would be like, I would intentionally not finish something. Not intentionally, like, I'm not gonna eat this, but more like if I feel in myself like I don't want this anymore, I stop and I just don't eat. Uniquely, however, today, I really I want to eat I haven't eaten like a full meal. I don't know. I'm just talking. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I love the bow. I know that there's a word for it. I don't know on the top of my head. But the bow that they do, like, I love that. I feel like, to me, like, it feels natural for me. Like, for me, like, the little, like, bow, it feels natural. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I was gonna say, like, I feel like I do that already, but I definitely don't think I bowed to people in America. But it just feels like a little golf smile, you know? Like, I don't. Also, if you're curious, my skin has not always looked like this. I will say the most recently, I know, and I'm supposed to be finishing my food. Most recently, these cysts have popped up. Like, it's like cystic acne, and it can be pretty painful. And it's like there's cysts that don't really pop, and then they leave these scars. So, and I feel like this pops up a lot when I am overextending myself in many ways. So when I live with my family, this is when this really started popping off. Let's say, like, when I moved and the transition was like really stressful, being just all of that. So I haven't seen my face to this degree in a really long time. And when I say a long time, I don't even know what I mean by that, to be honest with you, because it just has been like this, but maybe not this bad, like, or I don't want to say bad, but like maybe not this prominent, maybe not this clear that you can see the scars and the cystic acne kind of like coming up and coming back. When I was young, I had, like, when I was young, when I was in middle school, I had really bad acne. I don't like the word bad, but anyways, I'm tired. I had acne that looked like this. Like, my face looked like this a lot of the time when I was in middle school, which, come to think of it, makes sense. But I didn't have cysts. I just had pimples, and I had a lot of acne scars, and it made me feel very self-conscious. I felt like I was the only one who ever had acne. And the thing is, and I remember that there were times and moments in which that I would go perfectly without my skin being touched. I feel like with the last few years, while I've been on this healing journey, it's popped up. Because I remember, I think the first time, maybe not the first, but one of the first times I can remember was when I moved to my dad's house. And that was when I like really first was like, I can't live with my mom anymore, bitch. And I just had no options that I could think of at the time. So, and it just feels, and I remember, because I'm like, where's this coming from? And I thought it was like my hair was like dirty, or like my pillowcase or something. And then I would change those and I would still have the scars. And it just like, it has come and gone in droves, depending probably, I would say maybe on my eating habits, maybe on, again, stress level, whatever that means, because a bitch was anxious all the time. But I really mean just like the degree, like the intensity. But yeah, anyways, I still have to say, I'm manifesting clear skin for myself. Like, I genuinely, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Sometimes you think like, oh, you know, I can be the poster board for acne and da 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 da. But, and at the same time, like, I feel like, listen, I mean, my skin is the way that it is. And I have, and I have to deal with the thoughts and the discomfort that comes up when I look in the mirror. And I also feel like it is what it is. I look how I look, you know, so like I'd much rather just like find ways to feel good rather than dwelling on it, because I'm like, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like, and I just know that it will clear up. Not extending myself. I know that is the cause. I just know it. I mean, I will say the view, I've had to keep the blinds closed because it's been bright as hell. But I noticed that there was a little market going on down there. Oh, cute. But y'all know I'm done for the night. Y'all know. But I'm gonna be there. Look at that, dude. I was like, okay, wow. All right, this is a big ass place. All right, insane. And then this crazy. Do some exploring tomorrow. So this is my first. I mainly got drinks at the 7-Eleven. God, Paddington. Every time I try to talk. I only got this on like the ham and cheese toasty that I ate. So I'm curious to see, but there were no more. Like, this was the last one. So I'm like, oh, okay, this must be popular. Don't know what flavor this is. What flavor is that? Shish kebab, or not shish kebab, chicken kebab? Kebab? I don't know. Let's do a taste test. Just because why not? First of all, the bag's mostly air. I'll tell you that much. Like, whoa. Alright, okay. Side note, I have kind of a bit of a sensitive stomach right now because, like, again, disordered eating. So, like, some and many things make me just like, ugh. You know, and it's like, disordered eating, or am I being upgraded? You know? and detoxing. That's kind of actually what I feel like it is. So I don't like the smell of it. Smells like a cup of noodles. That's what it looks like. Guys, I feel like a pregnant lady. Not for me. Not for me. They're kind of spicy. They're like really spicy. It literally tastes like ramen on a Cheeto. I love those. I got Biscoff cookies at the airport, so I'll make those. I just want you all to know that now Paddington 3 is on, okay? And there's no menu, there's no guide that says like what movies are coming on after. And when I was watching Paddington 2, before I started watching Paddington 2, the end, it looked like a Paddington. I just seen the bear and like that came up, and then it was commercials. And then Paddington 2 came on. And then when this first started just going, I was like, let this be Paddington 3. Ha ha ha. There's not a Paddington 3. No, there's not a Paddington 3. There's a Paddington 1, Paddington 2, Paddington in fucking Peru. Like, what the fuck? I've never seen these movies. I've kind of like tried to watch it, but it's just, I don't know. It's not for me, but like, it's like okay to have on. It's just not. It just doesn't eat me down. But what the fuck?